Guys, this is a red alert. Casual EDH is screwed. So Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, as you probably already know, is about to change the game forever. Like, we as EDH players have had a relatively stable meta for like at least the past 6 months now, but all of that is going to change like really soon. So Azlask's new moveset is basically designed to counter the PKM playstyle that pretty much every casuals player has been running for like the past 3 months now. I mean, between the spell casts and the AoE dots that are going to be littered around the map, the old school movement tech is like basically just useless at this point. And if you're participating in the PKM meta, like I know a ton of people are, the only way that we are going to stay competitive in casuals once Azlask has dropped is basically to move to a more defensive play style rather than the old movement style. But like, I get it. Casuals isn't for everyone. I mean, this is going to affect ranked too, but the rank scene is like way more prepared for this change to drop. So basically, if you're a comp main, you're just going to need to rank up your deflection skill in order to stay on your main tune. Although I think a lot of people honestly are just going to eventually switch to Azlask in the end anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. But the problem is that casuals cannot rank up deflection enough to really even make a difference against Azlask dots, and like trying to run Searing Embers the whole time is really not a feasible strategy, I don't think. And I don't want to hear it, but like, I know you're probably screaming at the screen right now, like, yeah, I can just run Searing Embers, bro, like it's gonna be fine. But seriously, trying to hit frame perfect Embers for an entire 15-minute match, it's just not gonna happen. Plus, if you are doing that, if you somehow manage to pull it off, you're not gonna be able to keep enough damage on Azlask to stop his health regen from proccing. Like, the only way I can see that happening is if you have someone that's running like twin blades, like an assassin main. But even then, like, that's pretty hard for casual players to pull off, and like that kind of skill is usually saved for ranked matches. So yeah, I think Azlask is really going to wreak havoc on the casual matches. And I would not be surprised if we do see a player count drop after this update. Like, most players are in casuals and they're not gonna be happy when this 16-foot behemoth starts dropping sticky fire and listening devices like some kind of pissed off Richard Nixon. But really, I don't think this is gonna like kill the game or anything, considering that there's still a really healthy ranked player count. But I think the inevitable drop in players in casuals, like overall, is maybe gonna make the studio consider rolling back some of the updates. But anyway, stay tuned. I will have more information on this as it develops. Obviously the update's not here yet, but prepare yourself. You know, if you are a casual player, it might be a good time to get into ranked. I mean, it's gonna be a better time than ever to get some competitive under your belt now that Azlask is going to make casuals a whole lot harder to play.